starting CO8, which is what most people think about when they hear geometry. They think of shapes. That's all what CO8 is about, is just shapes. And we're going to focus on classifying polygons by their number of sides, talking about examples of them, things like that. And so my initial question to you, what is a polygon? I'll write the definition kind of just below it so we can fill the boxes here. But what are the characteristics? What makes a polygon? It has sides. Boys, Edward, Triggs, Nathan.
A shape that has a number of sides, it has classification, and there's an example.
Lovely. Colin.
That's what I was going to say.
It's an enclosed figure with straight edges. An enclosed figure, this is, but if I want to fit the chart on here plus my button bar, I have to move it down a little bit, but you can put it on the line. An enclosed figure with straight edges. Okay, so is a circle a polygon? No, it is not. Okay, it's enclosed, but it doesn't have straight edges. Yes.
Would you, just to be more thorough, would you put an enclosed 2D figure?
No.
Have you ever drawn?
I mean, you could. Sure. Yes. Enclosed two-dimensional figure with straight edges. Okay. And so what we're going to do with these charts here, these are the polygons with side lengths that you're going to be expected to know. It is impossible to have a polygon with just two sides because it is impossible to enclose a figure with two straight edges. I mean, if you have anything, you need at least a third to enclose it, right? And you can't go like this because that's not a straight edge. Okay, so the fewest number of sides a polygon can possibly have is 3. And what do we call a three-sided figure? Three-sided polygon? It's a triangle. Okay, and there are several examples of that. I walked by the first grade rooms earlier today. They were drawing triangles also. So congratulations, you're doing what first grade did.
Yeah.
Draw triangles. Yeah.
Don't all of the angles in a triangle add up to like 180?
They do. I said earlier that if you can add the 90, 180, and 360, geometry is that's pretty much half of it. All the angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. We have 2 entire units devoted only to, no, strike that, 3 entire units devoted only to triangles. You will learn to love that shape. 4-sided shape. What do you call a 4-sided shape, Andrea? Rectangle is a 4-sided shape. That's not the grand classification. To me, quadrilateral. I'll write it a little bit bigger up here.
Hey, y'all need to figure out your geometry.
Quadrilateral, which includes rectangles, it includes squares, includes trapezoids, includes rhombuses, includes parallelograms, includes kites. Okay, any 4-sided figure is a quadrilateral. If you think about your Greek Latin that you've learned last year in 7th grade, quad meaning 4, lateral meaning sides. Okay, latitude and longitude. That latitude is the horizontal, right? It means sides. And of course you have your rectangles, okay, but you also have things like this. Let's see, I got maybe that, which is not a rectangle or a square or a trapezoid or anything. It's just a quadrilateral, a 4-sided
Looks
shape.
more like a triangle.
Okay, it does have some triangular features, does it not? But it is not a triangle. How about 5-sided shape? What is that called? Paul. Pentagon is a 5.
How about that?
How about that? Pentagon is a 5-sided shape. The word penta meaning 5 or pentagon meaning sides. So those of you that do baseball or softball, your home plate is a pentagon. There you are. Okay, that's an example of a pentagon. How about a 6-sided shape? Colin. Hexagon. A hexagon. The honeycomb. 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, I botched it. Bees can make honeycomb better than I can. But that is a 6-sided shape. Let's see another one coming to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Look at that. That's actually good. Okay. Hexagons are not just the standard 6-sided shape you normally associate. Hexagon is not like this shape. It just means 6-sided. So even something that looks nothing like that, still a hexagon because it has 6 sides. Okay. 7. Here's where things get a little bit interesting. I'll explain why in a little bit. Caitlin, what's 7? Heptagon. Also septagon.
Oh, I don't know.
Decepticons.
A heptagon or a septagon. What's that? It does not matter which one you put. Heptagon or septagon. So 7-sided shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a good looking septagon or heptagon. Okay. Yeah. Me flexing in block
You can
form.
draw like an arrow kind of.
Okay.
I know.
Sure. Next one, Chase. Octagon. 8-sided shape, octagon. And again, the octagon is not just the stop sign that you associate with that. Of course, a stop sign is an octagon, right? But so this is kind of the standard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you think octagon, you probably think of something like that, but really it's any 8-sided shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's an octagon. Right? As long as it has 8 sides, it is considered an octagon. 9-sided shape. Maddie. Nonagon.
I know what 10 is. Can I do 10?
Wait,
I
Mr.
wanna
Schultz.
Mr. Schultz.
Okay.
Pentagon.
A nonagon, Nonagon, is any 9-sided violet hands. Corbin. Oh, Finn.
Isn't there another saying for nonagon, just like heptagon, septagon?
There might be. It wouldn't surprise me if it had an NOV in it, and we'll talk about why shortly. But do you know what is up top of your head?
No, that's why.
Septagon and heptagon are pretty interchangeable in the geometry world. Nonagon is pretty standard. There might be another one. Like some people call a triangle a trigon or a quadgon because gon means sides. But these are the more accepted values or names for it. Yeah.
Can I do 10?
We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Nonagon, draw your best 9-sided figures. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good looking nonagon there.
Ooh.
Okay. Remember I told you got a U in art, right? You got to bear with me on the unsatisfactory. That is correct. Yeah. Well, back to the 90s, they were ruthless.
September 20th.
None of this, extra credit points or feel good points. It was if you were unsatisfactory, they let you know. Yeah, 90s were rough time to be alive. 10-sided. Nathan. Decagon. And so 10-sided shape, let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Ooh,
A star.
Ooh, that's
almost
close.
botched that one.
Yeah, with
Any
10 sides, you could draw a
10-sided
star.
shape.
Yeah, 10 sides would draw a
You
star.
don't even know.
Seriously?
Yeah. Here's a little history lesson for you all, as far as how people in power can literally change the course of history and course of time. It used to be that there were only 10 months in the calendar year. And I want to guess which ones were added based on these prefixes. Sept means 7. Oct means 8. Non, or if you think about it, nov means 9. And hold on, I can answer my phone here. Yellow. He is not. He would be with either Spiel or Thomas, or maybe Roar. No, Spiel or Thomas. Not Spiel. Okay, bye. And then Decagon or Dec, folks, DEC. That is a prefix for 10. So it used to be that September was the 7th month of the year, October was the 8th month of the year, November the 9th, and December the 10th. Of course, now we know that September is the 9th, October is the 10th, November is the 11th, and December is the 12th. Why the change? Why the change? Well, Tinsky, your hand's up first. Cormac, you're missing a good history lesson. Ethan, let's folks up here. Yeah.
I think it was because of Julius Caesar. He added July because he wanted a month named after him.
Right. So people in power, Julius Caesar thought, hey, I want a month named after me. And so they inserted July. What was the second one? Andrea. Augustus Caesar thought, hey, I want one too. So let's put August in there. So it would make a lot more sense if these prefixes, if we could relate them to the calendar months. Because 7, 8, 9, 10, it fits. It used to fit. But then they decided to add 2 months in here anyway. Charlotte? Yeah, I mean.
Is this true? Is this just like it's true? Live intercept.
What are you insinuating?
It's true. Are you capping live intercept?
Are you accusing me of making things up?
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh, yeah.
Is Santa real? Is Santa real?
Is Santa real?
Is Santa real?
So there you go.
Yes, he is.
3, 2, 1, 5. We're gonna skip 11, A, because I don't have enough space for it, and B, because it's not a very common gon. I honestly don't even know what it's called. But 12-sided shape. Anyone have a name? Since you, no, I don't. No, go ahead. Dodecagon.
Alright, whatever.
Dodecagon is a mispronounced dodecagon. But it's a 12-sided shape. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at that. There's a dodecagon.
I'm gonna make a stick.
You could have done it cross. Oh, you did.
And then the last box is reserved for any type of shape. Every shape of any size has a name, because once someone decides to name it and like it becomes accepted, that's what it is. Are you okay?
Only G Wiz.
Okay. However, after 12, they become very much less common. And so the last one we're going to put in is for any n number of sides, where n can be a variable. It can represent any number. And this is simply called an n-gon. Okay? So a shape with 19 sides is called a 19-gon. A shape with 112 sides is called a 112-gon.
Yes, you just
Okay.
made that up.
This doesn't sound right.
Well, rather than having to memorize different names for every possible polygon, we've got the main 11 here, or 9, I guess. And then after that, you can just call them whatever by the number of sides. Okay? Any questions on the gons? Going once, going twice. Edward.
We call it Polygon.
No, on a test, if I asked you to classify this, you cannot. You have to use it by the most specific name. So you cannot put a 3-gon or a 5-gon or a 7-gon.
But if you put a 19.
19-gon would be fine.
Would that work?
Technically, yes, but I will not accept it.
You accept try.
Folks. Gavin, please stop. Nathan,
Is Santa real?
what?
Is Santa real?
I will tell you this. I told all of my kids the truth about Santa and the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny the second day
When is that real?
they were born. On day 2, I sat down, I had all the talks with them, so that when eventually they come and say they blame mom and dad for lying to them for years, I can say, no, I told you the truth. Immediately. You would talk to your mother.
That is
That's
so
not-
Wait,
wrong.
so Santa's not real?
Oh, he
James! Quad-gon?
Polygon.
No, quadrilateral. Thin.
Mr. Schultz, but technically the Santa Claus is
Rick.
real because Saint Nicholas.
We are not going down that tangent. Maddie.
But would it still would it still be considered a polygon if the lines run?
Sorry?
Would it still be considered a polygon if the lines?
So if you've got something, you're probably looking down ahead. If you've got something like this, this would not be considered one polygon. It would be considered two separate polygons that share a vertex. But if you were asked, is this a polygon? The answer is no. But it is two individual polygons that happen to share a vertex.
What if it's a curve?
Curved, that breaks our definition of a straight edge. So if it has a curved side, it is not a polygon. Izzy.
If I go to high school and they ask me what a 19-sided shape is, should I say a 19?
Yes, you should.
And they'll say it's correct.
Correct. Oh, wait, let me ask my friend Darth. Yes, Darth agrees.
Who's Garth?
Jocelyn.
If you go down the fourth one, it's like kind of blurry. Is that
Go down the fourth one.
like go
So,
down a
like
little
the
bit
fourth-
and the fourth?
Are we ready to scoot ahead here? Are we?
Like you can't see.
Is that straight or curved?
Which one are you talking about? This
Fourth-
one?
That's correct.
Oh, here? Yeah, that's kind of dirty. That is technically this is not a straight connection from there to there. There is a little jut over. It's not curved, but it's like if you count the sides here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are not congruency markers. They're just tick marks on the sides. But this would be a nonagon.
Thank you, I'm done.
That's
Yeah.
not cool, Charles.
Yeah, sorry. You can blame Google.
All right, I'm done.
I can go.
Okay, Jason.
You can't do left.
Gavin, are you here to learn math or are you here to talk with your friends? Make a decision now. Okay. Chase, Nathan, Chance, Chase, leave him alone. Chance 2.
Just start calling him.
So which two on here are not polygons?
Oh, Tony's done.
Izzy, which two are not polygons?
The
The first one, the last one. Why not the first one? Eli. It's got that curved side. Why not the last one? Jocelyn.
It's not like all enclosed.
Right. It's 3 individual polygons, we call that. So, in your book, your assignment for tomorrow, classifying and
I'll do this, okay?
on page 44,
We better get the number game, guys.
He's the one who believed me.
you are to do
Page 44.
3 through 7.
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Mr.
No.
Thank you. I can't hear you there.
Please.
20
And then 107 through 78.
3 through 7, comma.
It's like nothing. You already know the answer to 6.
And 43 to 45, comma.
That's only 3.
52 through 54.
That's it.
That's it.
Hey, you ready for the game?
One more.
10 questions is all you need.
I'll give you my home.
11 questions. My bad. I got it.
Maybe the watch a Spidey movie.
Oh, that's how you math.
Don't forget.